And we're live. Welcome to tonight's episode of the Dungeon Initiative.
We do like men in here.
We know you do, buddy. We learned a lot about you. Hope you guys all had a good 2 weeks away from the table and, got to figure things out for yourselves and plan out what you're going to do for this next session.
Screaming coward.
Otherwise, a good 2-week break, right?
Yeah.
Oops. I made them up for the 2 weeks.
Oh, gosh. Well, before we jump into tonight, remember that we are featuring B-Res Coffee. Energy made by gamers, for gamers, energy for all. It's Colombian bean coffee, ground or whole. We'll go ahead and have to put a link for that soon in our videos, and then we're gonna have to feature that within the bio page as well. But if you use Captain Effie at checkout, you'll get a 10% discount, and you can enjoy a multitude of different flavors as well. Anywhere from Love Bites, which is like a chocolate strawberry flavor. There's rum flavors, and there's even a birthday cake flavor, if that's your preference.
Damn, I guess I gotta buy something. I love birthday cake flavor.
We're just missing our one member to just be like, it's to die for.
Do you say chocolate and strawberry?
Yeah, there's a chocolate strawberry flavor.
I'm definitely getting one on my next paycheck.
Stop making promises and just do it.
No, I actually will. Like on my next.
Just do it.
Do it.
No!
I don't think I have any other announcements to make or any other sponsors just yet. I will work on some things in the future. But besides that, we're going to go ahead and jump into tonight's episode of the Dungeon Initiative.
Awesome.
It's been a 2-week stretch since you guys finally made it out of the really weird simulator. Found yourselves in a hallway of cells that was quickly filled with acid. And then you guys had these acid elemental creatures popping up as Fenrir and Eddard found a way to escape. Fenrir smashing through a wall and getting you guys through to the other side. Let's see. Nobody died, so that's good.
That's unfortunate. Oh, whoops.
No, you said that out loud?
Or should I say that out loud?
Someone's got to do it, right? Let me get the map up here for you guys. There we go. Everybody can see that? Pretty decent?
Yep.
It's zoomed in at 500%, which is the maximum.
Jesus.
But yes, you guys find yourself in this room. There's like these constellations along a dome-shaped ceiling, and it seems to kind of be like a meditative room. And these discs that are floating around on the ground. Currently, LaFay is standing on the largest one. There is a door off to the right of the room that seems to be currently locked shut. And there is still little seeps of acid kind of pouring through the rocks and the rubble over here in this corner. But with the blockage that Fen created, it seems to be sealed pretty well currently. Well, you guys have a moment here to kind of catch your breath. What are we all doing?
I am pretty.
All right, so Eddard just blinked back into the room.
Okay.
I am pretty curious about that locked door.
Oh, I don't.
I'm going to turn everybody's volumes up. One more time?
We got Jim and Omen on the other side of this wall.
Anything else?
A couple of assassins, some other stuff inside too, and I think one of those silvery monsters probably. Which
I think it's called a sliver from what I saw inside that weird thing.
A liver?
Yes, but with an S at the start.
A liver.
My brain.
Okay.
This is what brain rot does to you guys. And then, LaFay, I did hear you. You said that you were interested in the door.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see like what's behind that locked door.
Okay. Would you like to investigate the door, or would you like to touch the door? What are you doing?
I want to investigate, but me first roll. I have a 21.
So with a 21, you can tell that this is a very heavy, fortified door. The lock and bolt that seals it seems to be able to lock from the inside and be able to open from the outside as well.
Okay. I'm gonna try like lockpick it. So, I'm able to.
You can definitely attempt to lockpick the door.
Okay. So I have a 19.
Finner, after seeing
You got a 19?
Yeah, I got a 19.
Okay. So,
I was gonna say, Finner, after seeing Eddard come back into the room and him say that, he sees LaFay going towards the door. Oh, I see you're being brave.
Yeah, it's been a while. She's kind of like shaky.
so she says this. You guys hear the click of the door. But instead of the door coming loose, the room starts to fill with a yellow gas.
Oh no.
LaFay, what did you do?
She's just gonna look at her
Oh,
everybody.
fucking nine. Oh no.
And she's just gonna be like, did I do that?
I mean, there's another way we can go, and I point at the wall behind me.
Yeah, good choice. She's just gonna start all the way over there.
So while the room is filling up with this gas rapidly, I need everyone to make, let's see, a Constitution saving throw.
I don't want
18.
She rolled a 5.
This is not fun.
The gas
24.
dealt with before?
No,
Okay.
this one is Pacific to this room.
Pacific?
Pacific indeed.
Let's go! Natural 20! Make it a 30!
Okay. Everybody's got their rolls in?
Yeah, about 18.
Okay, if you rolled under a 20, the room around you seems to kind of start blending. The colors on the walls start to warble. You look at your companions and they kind of become foggy in your vision. Fen, let's see. You can see this as well. The only difference that you have is you're discerning that this is some sort of illusion.
Okay.
The rest of you start to see each other as your worst enemies. Whether that be anything from simple as a knight that you've encountered before, or some sort of monster.
Hello, me.
Yeah, is that you?
So, does that, from what Zoe just asked, I mean, she can ask it, technically.
Yes.
Does that mean that they all look like Arzon?
A good variety of them look like these demonic creatures, but when you focus on one in particular, it's almost like his face is moving between each of them. To you guys who failed the roll, not only does it feel very real, you will also currently have disadvantage on your attack rolls, perception checks, and strength checks.
Yes. Okay.
I need you all to roll initiative.
Excuse me. There we go.
Now you get
11.
20.
A 9.
9.
I rolled an 8.
20 for 7.
27.
Yeah.
LaFay?
Just as that.
11.
You say 7?
No, 11.
11.
11.
Hey, I like that.
Zoe?
9.
Also, this does last for 1 minute. But as long as you
Cool.
guys are in the room, it could be consistent.
Oh.
I think I used lay on hands a couple sessions ago, so I can't. So that didn't reset when we came back, right?
I don't think so.
Like any abilities that were used.
No, they
before going
continue.
into...
Yeah, they continue.
Okay, so yeah, that's spent then. Okay.
Zoe, what was your roll?
9.
9. And then Hugh?
I got a 24.
24. And then Fenrir?
I rolled an 8 for my initiative.
All right.
Oh, wait, Hugh can also discern that this is an illusion.
Yep.
Yeah.
He rolled a 24 on his con save.
Oh, so then
Yeah.
you're good.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're seeing the illusion, but you guys aren't feeling it as if it's real or in the room. So what's currently happening is the people who are affected are looking at you and Hugh as if you're the enemies.
So it's just going right at Fenrir.
What happened to Hugh and Fen?
Fenrir's like looks at Hugh. Oh shit!
What?
I think they think we're enemies.
I mean,
When they speak, it's like in especially to Zoe, who just hears like infernal.
I mean, regardless, I think we'll be okay.
Up first is Eddard.
Eldritch Blast.
Immediately, fireworks, let's go.
Firing. How big is the room? Doesn't matter. Fireball! Fire. Two of them at Hugh and one at Fen.
LaFay, you failed as well, correct? I think it's everybody but Hugh and Fenrir that are affected, right?
So the first one doesn't
Yep.
hit you.
Yeah, I failed.
We'll put this down as poisoned.
First one doesn't hit. Does the 17 hit you, Hugh? No. Okay, so those Eldritch Blast miss you, and now the third one's going at Fen. You couldn't hit the broadside of a fucking barn.
You hear that in Infernal.
27 on Fenrir.
27.
Yeah.
Did you move this week? Okay.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, that hits.
In fact, you guys can see all of like everybody but you. So like everybody in the room is a target to each of you right now. So like that counts for LaFay, Zoe as well.
So 13 force damage to Fenrir, and you're pushed back 10 feet.
Let's be clear about that. It's not just Fen and Hugh that you guys are seeing. It's like everybody in the room, and it's just you.
Oh,
in the room.
you specified them,
Yeah,
so that's why I
I
went directly
apologize.
at
Yes,
them.
yes. So right now, LaFay, you're seeing everybody as an enemy. Zoe, you're seeing everybody else as an enemy, and Eddard is seeing everyone as an enemy currently.
Then I'll
And
also
Hugh and
bring...
Fen, you guys do see like the mist kind of pouring into the room.
As a bonus action, I'll summon an echo, and I have to roll a concentration check.
Jesus, that art's going all out.
So Eddard's just going fucking nuts. Got it.
Oh, you have disadvantage on these rolls, by the way. Any attack rolls, perception checks, and strength checks. Did you reroll the hit?
We'll go with it's a hit no matter what. If it was on advantage, I would.
Okay, it's fine. Just let's try to remember it for next time.
So I
Rolled a 16, which stays, and I blink out.
So where'd you blink to?
I just blinked.
Oh God. Okay.
Gone.
Adios.
Also, is there a way to somehow snap out of it?
Snap
So
back to
as long as
reality.
you're in this room, the poison will keep like flowing into the room. So it'll, instead of being
Okay.
like lasting 1 minute, it's just gonna like just keep affecting you. Fen and Hugh, you're not as affected as everybody else. You're gonna be able to shake it off after the 1 minute. You're just able to discern that this is not a real thing.
Oh boy.
Solid question. So LaFay should be over by the door, right?
Correct. Yes. Let me move her over. Oh, no. There we go. Bam.
So kind of seeing what's going on here. Well, it's not my turn yet. Is it?
That's your end of your turn, right, Eddard?
Yeah.
Okay, so it goes over to Hugh. So Hugh, you see these little demonic, creatures running around the room and chaos ensuing, but you know for a fact that these are your friends.
Part of me wants to hit them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at Fen and tell him we should probably try and figure out how to block this gas coming in.
I think we just need to get out of this room, honestly.
Are
Finner's
we
gonna
just enclosed into multiple walls there, I think?
Finner's gonna point towards the big door where the LaFay demon's standing.
Don't do it.
I mean, you can at least make it a little fun.
Throw me at LaFay, and then we'll go through it together.
Great idea.
Alright. I will bung it, baby. Oh boy, murder. So what should I roll on that for damage? Because Fen's gonna throw me.
If it would have to be me throwing you, so you would be holding your action, I guess.
Alright. Oh, shit, I just killed myself. But, okay, yeah. I'll just hold my action then. Waiting for, the funny.
Ash says I came in time for Eldritch Blast. Ash says she came in time for Eldritch Blast.
I cast fireball!
That would be horrible in this room.
Fuck everybody! I cast fireball!
What are you tackling LaFay, or are you like, what are you doing?
I
was waiting for my turn. I apologize.
No, I'm gonna hold my action as I get ready to be thrown by Sun.
Okay, and then it's gonna go over to. Or let me write that down.
Write that down. Write that down.
I have to. LaFay,
Yep.
it is now your turn.
So
So everyone in the room is currently a yokel.
Oh, hell no. She is going to have... she's gonna cast Clouds of Night.
One more time.
Cloud of Night.
Oh, Cloud of Daggers.
Oh, Cloud of Daggers.
Where are you using that?
I'm gonna be using it on Fenrir.
Also, Hugh would be next to me, by the way.
I was gonna ask
Hugh
that
and
as
Fenrir
well.
are in the same
Big motherfuckers.
spot. They're both gonna get hit if I do. So
I've seen your aim.
4 is okay. So let me roll real quick. That is 6 damages.
Like right here, right? Or do you want to stand on the disc?
For me or for you?
Hugh. Hugh's now in front of you.
Okay. Yeah, she's gonna cast that. It's gonna be 6 points of damages.
Where are you casting it on top of?
Then,
And then it's a 5 foot square, right?
correct. And it's gonna be up to 1 minute, so you're gonna have that, like, around you for 1 minute.
Okay, so is that a dex check or something?
Does not say. I'm reading on the. I'm reading it right now. It doesn't say any dexterity checks.
You fill the air with daggers in a cube 5 feet on each side, centered on a point you choose within range. A creature takes 4d4 slashing damage when it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. So there's no dex check or anything. Just happens.
Okay, so it's great hazard. Okay.
What level did you cast it at?
Level. Oh, 3rd level. So if anything, it's the damage increases by 2d4.
So roll an additional 2d4.
Yep. So that is 6 12. You get 12 total.
Okay, 12 damage.
Yeah, Fenrir's just down.
Alright, LaFay, so you cast your spell. Anything else you're doing on your turn?
No, she's just gonna like concentrate on the cloud of daggers at the moment.
Okay. And from there we go over to Zoe.
Pretty, like,
Is that pretty big?
Yeah.
Zoe, you do hear Eris in the back of your mind saying, "It's not real. Don't fall for it."
Zoe's gonna be like shaking her head slightly. What do you mean it's not real? It's right there. I'm not crazy, Eris.
You bitch.
When you say this in regards to Eris and you refocus your attention on Fenrir and Hugh, they seem to be wearing these red and white cloaks now instead of being demonic entities. And Eris seems to kind of suddenly have fear.
I'm casting Moonbeam on them.
Let's go.
They have to make a con save of 20.
What's the radius of Moonbeam? In a 5-foot radius?
Yep. A 5-foot radius, it's a 40-foot high cylinder.
So are you you're casting it like in between them?
Yes.
Well, I got 16 on my con.
7. Her GC is 20.
Yep.
So roll for damage.
you guys have knives on you, and you got a moonbeam on you now.
13.
You take 13 points of damage. You?
And I think you were half.
I take half.
Is that turn?
Yep.
All right. We go over to Fenrir.
Getting all hit by all this stuff, Fenrir's gonna be like, nope, they're all targeting us. I'm gonna grab Hugh immediately. And I'm gonna spin and yell the Hugh Howitzer.
Howitzer!
Throw it at LaFay.
Prize, bitch.
You're throwing him straight at LaFay?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and send Hugh and LaFay through the door.
I'm gonna use the hit me if you dare if I can, so when I hit LaFay, piercing damage.
I was gonna say, with your strike on her and then his throw, so the throw has to be successful to hit, which I don't think you can fail this, and then your strike into her will be the impact into the door, but that'll also determine how much damage it causes to the door as well.
Well, yeah, but I also have spikes in my armor, so it should do an extra 2d8 piercing damage when I hit her.
Go ahead and roll the throw.
What'd you get then?
I got a 28.
All right, that definitely is gonna hit LaFay.
It's gonna be, I think it was I rolled 9 points for piercing damage as well on top of what I hit her.
Okay. But when she sees this, she's just gonna be like, "Oh, fuck."
Yeah, you just see a yokel flying at you like.
How many damages do I take?
Well, 9 piercing for sure, and then I don't know what the attack would be for Ben to hit.
What do you want me to roll?
I'm gonna say that that's just enough, and then go ahead and give me the tally of damage.
What do you want me to roll for this for damage?
Bludgeoning. So.
Which dice?
Dice.
What's the normal roll for the Hugh Howitzer?
Howitzer.
Didn't we say it was like 4d6 or some shit like that?
Is it not written?
Is it not written?
I don't think
Is
so.
it written?
I'm pulling up his character sheet right now. Is it in your character sheet?
I think so. I'm looking for it now.
It's not a trait. It's more like an action, right?
I don't think I ever fully developed this to a thing.
So what I was gonna do is, you said it's 4d6.
That if I recall, from a while ago.
So we can do the 4d6. The 4d6, she's gonna eat that, and then half of that damage is gonna go into the door.
Plus 9 points of piercing on her. So.
I'm gonna double check and see if I don't have anything in here.
How much piercing was that again?
9 points of piercing damage. Essentially, you're throwing a giant, spiky AP round at her.
I found it. It is 66.
Oh.
Send that to me as well, please.
Send it where?
Send it to me through Discord so I can take a look at it.
There's also a special one in there that hasn't yet been discovered.
Yeah, we got to make that official. Probably not right now since we're doing it on the fly. So we'll go off the 66 for now. Go ahead and roll the damage.
Alright. Second, I just sent it to you. That's going to be 21 plus the strength mod.
And then go ahead and add a 10-foot knockback for that as well.
Okay.
So that way it makes sense when she gets thrown through the door here. Fair? Everybody like that?
Yeah.
And then what's the damage total that she takes?
27, 29 from that one.
Got it.
Any dexterity saves on that, on the Hugh Howitzer?
No, it's attack.
Just a straight attack? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll work on it fully later.
I thought it would be like this.
In the meantime, you slam her right into the door, and the impact causes the door to kind of like cave in a little bit, like there's like the split in the doors. It pushes back, and you see a couple of splints roll through this thing, but it doesn't completely shatter the door.
Okay, cool. So now I'm gonna just run at the door.
Okay. As you leave the space of daggers and the moonbeam, anything happening?
That happened at the start of my turn. I took the damage for the moonbeam, and I took the damage already for the daggers.
Alright, so you're shifting like right up here?
Yeah. Like, I'm trying to run through the door.
Go ahead and do a... I can't think of the word. A bare knuckle punch. Whatever. An unarmed strike. Unarmed strike. Thank you. My brain.
At least you got it.
Oh, for sure.
35.
Go ahead and do the damage.
This would be 16, and because this is technically a construct, 32.
The door explodes open. You step out into the hallway. And I need... Let's see here... I need you to make a... what is it? Oh no, it's just on the strike, okay. Does a 26 hit you?
Yes.
And does a 28 hit you?
Yes. Oh, wow.
A dead.
I guess I'll have to use... Oh, here it is.
Ooh.
So on one side and then the other, you see these chains like lash out, and they lash onto your arms as these two chain devils appear on either end of you. The green flame on the torch is still kind of lighting this hallway, kind of illuminates from them as well. We're going to add them into the fray here.
This wouldn't have been 1 minute after the instance of...
So now that you have busted through the door, the gas is kind of escaping and dissipating. So now you guys can trigger your 1 minute counter.
Okay. Which is 10 rounds.
And then, let me see here. A couple of things are happening here all at the same time.
Would I still be in rage?
What's your timer on that?
It would have been a minute, so after plowing through the wall there, I would have taken damage technically from Eddard, and it would have continued my duration.
You would does it prolong it after getting hit?
Yes. Dealing damage or taking damage, it prolongs the duration.
Okay. So, I mean, yeah, you took the hit from Eddard. I think you took a hit from a couple other people as well from their spells, if that counts.
Yeah.
So that's going to be... Yeah, you should still be in your rage.
Cool. How close are these devils to me?
There's one directly next to you, and then another one about 10 feet from you.
And these chains are latched to my left and right arm?
Yeah, I'm still calculating their damage. Give me a second.
Okay.
12... So that's 12 points of slashing damage, and then an additional 6 points of fire damage from one of them.
12 points of slashing and 6 points of fire.
And then 11 points of slashing from the secondary one, and then 4 points of fire damage from the secondary one.
Okay.
And that doesn't pertain to this part, so... And it is still your turn. Go ahead.
Finner, after kind of going through these doors and then getting chained up by these demons, or devils. They're devils, yeah.
Yes.
He kind of grins a bit, looking at the one closest to him, then to the other one. There's the real enemies. And would I be able to grab hold of this chain and swing the one that's next to me into the one down the hallway?
So how many actions have you used for the turn already?
I've used 2 attacks, technically. A throw, and then this unarmed attack, and I have a third.
So you would be using the attack for a pull on this creature, correct?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, you can do that. You can attempt to do that. And it's going to be a contested strength check. Is that correct?
I believe so. I think it's athletics versus... This would be athletics versus athletics.
Okay, let's see here. They got a 30 on their check.
Advantage with this. Damn. Okay.
So the chain devil feels you tug, and like they kind of resist it. You barely even like tug on them as you pull on that chain, and you hear like a kind of guttural laugh coming from him. Is that your turn?
Yep, that'll be my turn for now.
And that's going to go over to the... We're going to name this guy, because that's the beauty of this.
Bob and Joe.
No, Chain Devil A.
Bob and Joe.
His name is Miko.
No, it's Addison and Bob.
There we go.
Addison and Ray? Bro, nice.
This guy. That's 2 for 2. That's 2 for 2 this week, buddy. That you recognize a porn star name.
Bro, you underestimate the horniness of me.
Hey, I don't underestimate anything anymore after that convention. All right, Chain Devil A will go ahead and make an attack here. Let's see. That's 4, 12. 30 to hit on that attack.
Yeah.
And then it's going to make another attack. 15, 25. 27 on the second hit.
Yeah, those both hit.
So they're holding the chain and they're like whipping you with the other one. And then that first strike, I'm going to give you just a total of everything together, okay?
Okay.
So the slashing hits. 5, 6, 7, 10, 19 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Followed by 6 points of fire damage. Well, 7 points of fire damage, sorry.
Okay.
Let's see here. And then I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Alright. 17.
So with the 17, you are currently frightened until the end of your turn. So your next turn. Am I reading that right? Yeah. Creature be frightened until the end of its turn. Yeah, until the end of your turn. So until we get back to you, all right? And then what you see, holding the chain currently, you see the vision of your grandfather. But before you have a moment to react, the next one's going to attack you. 30.
30 does it?
I don't think this one's going to hit. 18 for the second hit.
The 18 does not hit.
$16 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And 2 points of fire damage on that one. Let's see here. We go to top of the order now. Back to Eddard. You blinked out of existence.
Yes. And I will reappear 10 feet from there. Gone 2 spaces down, like kind of this way. What's this way? Vertical?
So like right here? Other way?
Yeah.
So like right here? Or you can go here or here.
Wait, where was I again?
You're like right here.
Okay, there. So down, vertical. One more.
Right here?
Yeah.
All right. So you see LaFay with her back, like currently like having smashed into the door, or you see a demonic entity in her place. Something I needed here. Make sure I keep track because Fen broke through the door, so the minute started. So it's officially one round, starting from Fen's turn, or from the end of Fen's turn, until the 10 rounds go around. So.
Okay. I'm next to the broken door.
Yes. It's shattered. You see Fen currently standing there with his arms chained up. Again, the illusion kind of still going through your head.
Okay. Oh, by the way, like the thing I would be seeing right now is probably that thing from that vision I saw inside the VR machine.
Oh, okay. So The hooded armored figure.
Yeah, just because that's the most unknown thing to Edard right now.
So Kylo Ren.
Sure.
Smilo Ren.
Smilo Ren.
So I see one of them chained up there, confused by that. Then I see like what, 3 more around me right now.
You see LaFay. Yeah, all of them are. So like you train your focus from the one vision that you're seeing, and as you turn, it's almost like all of them are just the same creature.
Fuck me. Guys, where are you? And I'm swing.
Who are you swinging at?
Who's the closest one?
Both LaFay, Hugh, and Fen are the closest right now.
You throw hands, you get your hands thrown back. Remember that.
Okay, so there's gonna be a Echo Knight that pops up opposite to LaFay,
Okay.
flanking her. I feel so bad, but this is fun.
It's fun beating my
Oh,
friends.
LaFay's just getting it all.
So
Well,
first,
Faye got laid the fuck out.
And Hugh, you're technically within that moonbeam.
Yep. We vibe. Come on.
LaFay, does a 15 hit you?
Nope.
Okay,
Nope.
yeah. Wait, no, I got advantage on that.
It's just regular because you have disadvantage.
Yeah, I just remembered that, so yeah, it's just a straight roll there, and then Thirsting Blade at Hugh.
Pump this bitch.
Does 23 hit you?
It does. Not.
So that's 19 damage to you. And then
What kind of damage is it?
there's slashing and force damage involved in it.
You gotta deal the
So
steal
hold
them
on, let
individually.
me do the math there.
Well, no, it's just because I think bludgeoning and slashing, piercing. I think I have my heavy armor helps me with that.
4 of it was slashing damage,
Okay.
and then also it's a plus to the charisma being added to it, so it's technically. Wow, my mind went completely blank right. 22.
Okay.
And then I'm able to attack with the Echo, right? I forget.
If you can attack it.
With the echo, I'm trying to remember if we could or not.
No, after you've summoned it.
Okay, yeah, I can attack with the Echo. It doesn't require an action. So I'm attacking with the Echo now at LaFay again.
Damn, we should take that today.
Would Echo technically have advantage because it's not affected by this gas?
Yes.
It's the,
Okay.
what? I guess it would. I shall keep that in mind for later.
Tonight's music and sound effects are
26
brought
to
to you
hit
by
LaFay.
Soundtail.
Who's what?
26 to hit LaFay.
Yes.
I'm gonna do those damage dice separate from now on, so that way it's a little easier to keep track of that.
So 13 slashing. Plus 5 force damage, and then plus 3 from charisma, so.
So damage plus 5 from the 3?
Total of 21 damage, because 13 slashing, 5 from the force damage, and then the 3 from charisma gets added to the force damage, or the slashing damage. I think I have to look over the thing again. Hold on. So yeah, so it's technically 16 slashing damage and then 5 force damage with the plus 3 add. So yeah, you take it 21.
Okay.
I need more dice.
Well, then stop eating them.
And then I gotta roll a concentration.
Say stop eating them.
I did.
Stupid.
Like a piece of candy.
It caught me off guard. That was so funny.
The blink spell holds, and Edard blinks out again.
Just put you in the wall.
I just realized you've been saying consecration.
Oh, there we go. Here, it's hide. Say poop, poop.
Cool.
He's still there. I didn't move him. Instead, I just like hit him.
Oh, okay.
So technically, if you guys were like attached to
Yeah,
the
that
game the way you
makes
should, you wouldn't be able to see him.
Okay.
I would though. All right. From there, we go over to Hugh.
That's me.
Hugh, you're watching the SmackDown. You got a moonbeam on you. Does that take effect currently?
I think
No
he has
idea.
to end his turn in that area.
Okay. So yeah.
I'm gonna move
Which way you moving?
towards Finn, towards those demons.
Because technically, LaFay is still an ally, so you could move through her space.
I'm gonna steamroll through LaFay, going towards Finn.
The problem is she can probably take.
He's not leaving the space. He's just kind of like moving like past her. And you got a chain like running like across your, over your head, I guess.
So it doesn't affect me. Good.
Yeah.
Yes, the perks of being tiny. Yes, I'm just gonna make my way into the same room that Finn is in. And I'm gonna go and attack Devil B.
All right, hit him up.
Surprise, motherfucker. 24 to hit.
24 does hit.
So I
Does
also will act.
does that like that doesn't end a grapple though, right? Like they have to willingly end the grapple.
No, if something's grappling another target and somebody obstructs it, it does break grapple. This was an occurrence in, I believe, the Mighty Nine when Knot would get grappled and Caleb would save Knot a few times.
Break free of grapple in 5e. Use an action to break free. A creature must spend their entire action in order to make this ability check. It may not attack or cast a spell after breaking free unless with a bonus action. It may move forward if it succeeds in the ability check to escape from the grapple. Push or pull the grappler away. So for this, so when you smack it, we'll say that it does kind of break it and retract its chain back. So you do hit with that.
I was about to say, like,
That's
in a situation, if I'm holding on to somebody and somebody hits me, I think I'd let go.
Well, no, because like in the case that you're just like still trying to hold on and you're just taking the hits, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't just let go.
Then I'm aiming for his hands. I'm breaking the motherfucker's hands. So 15 damage plus 9.
Yeah, I would say like specify what you're doing, and then we'll go off.
I'm
of
whacking
that.
his hands.
Yeah, and since you
So-
hit, it's gonna break him off of you.
Okay, 15 normal damage, and then another plus 9 for force. 24. 24 points of damage there. The first attack. And now I'm swinging for
Hold
shin.
on. How much damage was it?
15 normal damage, or just bludgeoning, and then 9 force. 24 in total.
Bludgeoning damage, you said?
Yeah. Because it's still within 8 hours of our last session, so the furnace is still activated.
And what kind of damage is that?
It's force.
The force damage, how much was it total?
9. 9 force. What the far drop?
Alright, so that was the first attack, correct?
Yep.
Alright.
Second attack. It's a 15 hit.
And this is a magical weapon, correct?
It would be considered one, yes.
Okay, that's good to know.
But does a 15 hit? Yes, no, maybe so.
15 does not hit.
Okay. Fuck it, we action surge, baby. 23 hits.
23 definitely hits.
9 plus 16. So 9 normal damage, 16 force. 9 bludgeoning, 16 force. And then a 28 hits.
28 definitely hits.
15 plus 5. Plus an extra 15 bludgeoning and 5 force. I'm bringing this motherfucker down to my level.
So a total of 20 damage?
Yeah. I did a good chunk of damage there.
Yeah, that was solid damage. So you come out, breaks the chain.
No knees.
He's like kind of prepares himself for your next swing. You smash into him, and he's like kind of like grabbing his chains and like getting them ready to like combat against you now.
I hope he's on his knees because I went for shins and knees for the second and third hit.
Unless you have something to knock him down prone or anything like that. He is still on his.
Oh.
He was still up.
Damn. Bring him down to my level. Kick his ass.
Maneuvers too.
Just, by the way, he reminded me how small he is, and let's not forget, he's damn near a halfling.
I'm a dwarf.
Like,
dude, I'm 3'11".
Suddenly, all he sees is hammer, and looks down. Just this tiny guy smashing at his ankles.
That's all it is. That's a colossal hammer. This thing is fucking massive.
In my mind, for
And
the
then there's
longest,
tiny
Hugh
dude.
is like a dwarf, you know, so he's got some bulk. Now that you've like kind of given me the description, he's like tiny. It's like it just makes it funnier.
That's why Shin can throw me so easily.
Changes the perspective on so many things you don't even understand. That's your turn then?
Let me look at my maneuvers here. Yes. Yeah, that's all I want to do.
Alright.
Unless I can do it. Oh, wait a second. Can I do the maneuver disarming attack to get the chain out of his hand?
So the chain is kind of wrapped consistently around his arms, and it goes across his body as well. Like, this fucker's like, it's a part of his armor.
Okay. Then I will leave it at that.
Alright. We go over to LaFay. You're still poisoned currently. You still got your cloud of daggers. Now, one of the demons like ran up behind you. For some reason, as it ran towards you, like it shrunk down, went by you, and then like reanimated as a larger creature behind you. You're tripping balls right now.
What the hell is even that?
She's gonna move.
What the hell is even that?
She's gonna move the cloud of daggers over.
Oh, we're on top of him?
Yeah.
Okay, no, when you fucking get out of this illusion, you will get your fucking ass smacked. The hammer will come for you. It's just a matter of time.
So just all of a sudden.
You get 12.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
The cloud of daggers, how high does it sit off the ground?
I mean, enough to like kind of envelope a full-grown person, like a normal humanoid.
Just wondering, like, how high would it be? Like, if I'm just small enough to be underneath it. So it's like it's going like a frenzy over my head.
It's getting you, buddy. It's getting you.
Damn. I'm trying.
As long as she's moved it onto your square, you are caught.
Motherfucker.
You got 6 points of damage.
6 points of slashing damage, Hugh.
And,
Is it slashing or does it just say damage?
It's piercing.
Piercing damage. There we go.
Damage. Yeah. So, and like right when she moves, she's gonna be like, damn. She's gonna.
Why do you sound so far away? Where are you?
I have my Bluetooth headphones.
Is that a concentration spell by any chance?
Yeah, that's a concentration.
Okay, so whenever she takes damage, she has to make sure to roll a concentration check, which is 10 plus. It's something weird. It's like 10 plus the damage received or something, or the spell's level. I just remember that part.
Roll.
Is this concentration? I don't see it marked as concentration.
A cloud of daggers?
It just says last 1 minute. Oh, hold on. Let's see the marker here.
And the reason why I sound like that is because I have my headphones in so I can hear you guys better.
Oh, it's conjuration.
Conjuration. Okay.
It is a concentration up to 1 minute. It's got the little C marker. Next
Yeah, I
to
see it now. I missed that. I was expecting it to say concentration in full word. But since we missed the trigger, we're going to move on. Just remember to do that in the following one. Alright, so you move the daggers. What did you do next?
So like after she says like demon and then like she like moves the dagger at him. She's just gonna like back away in like fear. And that's about it.
How far away are you trying to move? And in which direction?
10 feet.
You got a holy light like right in this direction. It's nice and bright and blurry. Or you can kind of move up north, diagonally, this way. Either way, you're surrounded by enemies that could take attack of opportunities on you. Which way are you going? Or, you got your bonus actions.
Yeah, I have my bonus action. I'll
disengage?
Like a disengage, yeah.
Okay. And then you're just gonna go which direction?
Diagonally up top.
So 1, 2.
Okay.
Right here?
Yeah.
You're right next to Zoe, who's still a demon creature to you.
Ah! Okay.
Remember, everybody's a demon to you right now.
Yeah.
Alright. You're now there. That's end of turn?
Yeah.
Alright, Zoe, it's on you.
Moving Moonbeam on top of LaFay.
Damn!
I mean, it only makes sense. You frightened her. And Eris is just like, I don't know what's what anymore! Alright, you moved Moonbeam. What's the damage?
Make a con save of 20.
Ooh.
Right?
Constitution save, LaFay.
And we're seeing this all from the ethereal plane.
Yeah, in the ethereal plane, you're still seeing it, if not worse.
I can still see it, it's just more ghostly looking.
Yeah.
I got a 6. Yeah.
You take 15 points of radiant damage.
And now he has to make a concentration check of a DC of 17.
Who?
LaFay,
For.
receiving radiant damage.
Oh, so that determines whether or not it drops the spell.
Yes.
Roll LaFay.
Concentration is kind of look for it.
This is a good thing if it drops, because it won't keep hurting you. Bad thing for her who's trying to fight her demons right now. What'd you say?
Is it just a regular D20 for concentration?
Yeah, it's a concentration check. And then if you guys don't mind, after this turn, I'm gonna call for a quick break because I gotta go take care of something.
I have a 10.
I know it's really early, but
throne is falling.
it's gotta be done.
Porcelain throne.
What'd you get?
A 10.
All right, so the spell drops.
I smile and give Zoe a thumbs up.
All she sees is like this cloaked figure, just like, just pointing in her direction, like he's gonna take her soul.
She's gonna stare with wide eyes.
And Zoe, like the thing that bothers you most is like this image that's appearing. You can't fully understand why this is the image that's appearing to you. It just feels familiar and old.
You just call me fucking old?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I am the oldest of the group.
All right. We're gonna, huh?
Virtual high five. We both said yes at the same time.
Yes. We're gonna take
I'm the oldest.
We're gonna take a quick 15-minute break here, guys. I'm gonna go take care of something, and we'll be right back. Okay?
All right.
Okay.
Yes. All right, guys, we're back. Thank you for that. We left off with Zoe moving the moonbeam on LaFay.
Yep.
And that was the end of it.
Yep.
All right, we go over to Fenrir, and at the start of your turn, Fenrir, we're going to officially count that as round 2. Technically round 3, but round 2 since the gas started kind of exiting the room, and the effects kind of starting to die down. And then on top of that, let's see. At the start of your turn, you're going to take
1 million damage.
5 points of piercing, 10 points of fire damage. Off of the chain devil A.
Okay.
And then it is your to go.
Considering that I cannot attack Chain Devil A.
In Chain Devil A, you're frightened of Chain Devil A, and on top of that, he still has the visage of your grandfather.
Yeah. Looking at it, Finner kind of like, not in a moment of fear per se, but rather like, you shouldn't be here. And turns to the other devil and goes to attack him.
And you currently do see a short little dwarven illusion in front of you.
Yeah, I'm just going to push past the little guy.
You're gonna move like kind of like in the space.
We're just grabbing by the face and just pushing back.
You're still restrained by the chain devil, by the way. And then while your frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight, the creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear. So you can't go near it currently until the end of your turn, and you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls.
Wait, I'm poisoned too?
No, he hits you with the unnerving mask ability. That's the only reason you're seeing your grandfather.
Okay, I'm gonna try and break free of the chains.
All right. And I will be with disadvantage on this check.
I have advantage with strength checks, so it'd
So
be
just a regular check.
Yeah. 19.
Let's see. You managed to snap away from the chain.
Cool. And that was using my attack action to break free from grapple?
Correct.
Okay. So, considering that I haven't used that substitute. I guess I have to end my turn because I can't really do much.
And at the end of your turn, the visage vanishes, and you see the chain devil there now.
And now he's pissed.
This one is going to make an attack. Stop that timer. Alright, there we go. 26 to hit.
26 does hit. Damn, devils hurt. I know that for sure.
And then a 30 to hit.
And 30 hits as well.
Change out one of my dice so I can signify them as different types of damage. I can do that now since I have so many dice.
Yay!
It's like this one's for slashing, this one's for fire. This one's for your mom.
By yourself.
Okay,
What'd you say about my mama?
First round of damage from that first strike. That's gonna be 7. Or let's see, differentiate. 11 points of slashing, and then an additional 8 points of fire. Got that?
That's it.
So 11 slashing. All right, and then another 11 points of slashing, and 9 points of fire.
I am not looking good.
And it is chaining you once again. That's going to be the end of that one. Hugh, since you're up in its mug, Chain Devil B is going to take a couple smacks at you as well.
Alright.
That's going to be a 20 to hit.
Not hit.
Does not hit.
Or is it a nat 20?
Flat 20. No, just a flat 20.
No, that does not hit.
All right. Uh, 21 on the second hit.
That does not hit.
All right. They both miss with those attacks. And that happens at the end, at the start of y'all's turn, as long as you can see this thing. So that's going to go 1, 2. LaFay.
Yeah. See.
You hear a couple of smacks and rumbles of dirt kind of coming from the top left corner of the room where the that hole had been caved in by Fenrir. But it doesn't seem like anything's breaking through. It just sounds like something is struggling against it. And we go over to Eddard.
We're going to blink back into existence.
On the same spot?
Behind the devil at the top, actually.
Right over here.
Because not knowing what's on the opposite side of that wall, I'd already think like maybe there's a way out that way.
And what you see is just an even worse, well, since we're doing the fuckery here. No, it's just another evil creature in front of you. It doesn't discriminate.
Okay, so it's just a wall and then monster.
Yep.
Okay.
You just see a whole line of these things. And since you can see it, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Yes. With the 10, let's see. You see your father standing there in front of you.
Oh, okay.
And you are frightened.
But I'm not afraid of my father.
It just says creatures, departed loved ones, or bitter enemies. Either way.
Oh, okay. You did.
Father.
Why did you never accept me, Father?
It doesn't say you can't attack it, though. It's just you have disadvantage. If you have advantage or anything like that, it just becomes a regular attack.
Okay.
You know it's not your father. You can feel like in your heart and mind, you're like, this isn't daddy.
I've already run into like some illusions like this before.
And since you're tripping at the same time, so that illusion of your dad is kind of like warped, and you see like the face and like armored of that guy you saw in the simulation.
Okay.
You're confused as fuck. You don't know whether to be scared.
Is there space on the opposite side of that?
You're kind of in a tight hallway here.
No, I mean like in between the devil and Fen.
No, you guys are taking up all the spaces.
There?
Yeah. This hallway is currently packed full of people. I should have added a closing wall.
Okay. Just gonna attack it then.
Yep.
At disadvantage, you said?
Disadvantage, correct.
And since I see Fen as an enemy, that's just disadvantage, right?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. $18?
18 hits.
So 8 slap damage. With 7 force damage added to that.
What's the total?
15 in total.
It's force damage and slashing?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you slash into this visage. The image of your dad like just completely vanishes, and it's just that one creature.
Okay, Thirsting Blade.
I like how Ash is in chat putting like chain emotes and explosions.
Disadvantage 14?
To hit?
Yeah.
No, that misses.
Okay. As a bonus action, I'm in a second wind. Gaining back 10 HP. And concentration on blink spell hold, so I blink out.
Jesus.
If it keeps going like this, I have 5 more turns with blink.
All right. So you slash it the one time, right?
Yeah.
And then you blinked out.
And then I'll leave it at that.
You go over to Hugh.
Yep, about to fuck some shit up.
You got another devil, chain devil right in front of you.
Well, yeah, we vibing. He ain't gonna like me. We go 20 hits. 22 hit.
22 does hit.
14 bludgeoning with 14 force damage for the first hit.
So 14 plus 4. So 28 total.
28 total.
I'll ask you guys to differentiate if there's something that resists it, but because it's a magical weapon, it's going right through. So that's going to be this thing. When you smash it, you shatter parts of the chains that are like along the front of its side, along the front of its body, kind of unveiling like this rotted, distorted meat skin, right? And this thing kind of lets out like a as you seem to have done significant damage currently.
Okay. And then my second swing.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Come on, baby, give me something good. Herder.
I don't look good at all. Did you get a 1?
Herder. That's my second nat 1 in a row. Because for my second swing I got is a nat 1 plus 13. Into a 14. Wait a second, don't I have an... Oh wait, no, there's something I can do, I think. I'm gonna use my Indomitor. So I can reroll a saving throw that you fail.
Alright.
Come on. 15. Respect.
You actually fail as well.
Motherfucking asshole, god damn it.
And you see your mother.
Titties. I had a very close family.
Like of all the fucking things.
Bum bum ba bum bum ba bum bum bum. So is this like a scared or like a sad thought?
Like you're within 30. You're good.
Okay,
Okay. You can still attack it. You just have disadvantage on the attack.
That's all I have. It's just disadvantage because I fucked my mom. You think that stopped me from hitting her?
Mommy.
I was a child. I was a chaotic little child. They could never find me. But alright, I'm gonna end my trip now.
Alright. No follow-up attack or anything?
Well, my follow-up attack was a nat 1 plus 13.
That was for the wisdom check.
No, that was for the second follow-up attack before you told me.
Okay. Go ahead and make your follow-up attack. I should have done that at the beginning anyway, so go ahead and take your second attack. I'll give you the op here.
27.
27 hits.
So 12 bludgeoning with 9. 21. And I fight.
Also, Hugh, you're gonna take 5 points of piercing,
So 2 points of piercing. I like it.
and then 8 points of fire damage before you absolutely obliterate this creature. So you smash into its ankles, knocking it down on its side, and then you raise the hammer and you bring it down on its chest and completely crush it.
Nice. I hope its last thought is no way I'm dying to this fucking midget.
It probably doesn't have many thoughts, to be honest.
But Ryan did. Why did Ryan have thoughts, but this one can't? Ryan's just better. Understandable.
Are you ending your turn? Or are you moving or anything?
No, I'm just gonna end my turn.
Alright, at the end of your turn, the body of this creature begins to kind of glow green hot. It explodes and disintegrates, and you take 10 points of fire damage. And where it's left over, you see that there are a pair of cuffs left on the ground.
I pick him up.
Alright, it's a surprise tool for later.
Yeah, I got
Unless you want to throw them on now and see what happens.
It's a kinky thing, alright? Fuck. You know what? Fuck it. Why not? We ball. I'm putting them on. I'm putting on the random fisticuffs. What does this mystery master do?
So, as soon as you put them on, you feel this surge of power kind of go through your body. And your strength score becomes a 26.
Damn!
In addition to this, you can choose an ability score to be proficient with. And you may spend your bonus action once per turn to reroll any ability check or saving, or save, using that specific ability.
Damn, shit got freaky real fast.
I'm gonna send this to you through Discord here, so keep an eye on your messages. By the way, there was a 50-50 chance that those would disintegrate as well, so you got lucky.
I was wondering, would we see those?
Yeah.
And honestly, I was literally like thinking about the items you posted, and that one came to mind. And I was like, this would be useful for Hugh.
I think it'd be useful for everybody. Because you don't have to attune to it either, which is the nice thing I added to it.
Oh, yeah. Oh shit. Okay, now now I'm in my car.
Alright, that's the end of your turn?
Yes, sir.
Alright, we go over to LaFay. You're still poisoned currently.
He's going to turn to Zoe. She's gonna take out her sword.
Okay.
Charging at her. See. think 21 would hit Zoe.
That hits. Here. We are attacking with disadvantage, correct?
No. And you get you get 10 points of damage.
I thought we were attacking at disadvantage because everybody's poisoned.
Yeah, you're currently poisoned, so you have disadvantage on your attack rolls.
Whoa, not resilience, baby.
Me and Hugh were the only two that resisted that.
Mm-hmm. You guys are just seeing the illusion aspect, not necessarily the effects that come with it.
About 28.
Kurt's being a dwarf.
You would take the lesser strike, which was what, like a 23 or something? Pull that up. Game log.
The short one was
A 21. Yeah, so you would go with a 21, which still hits. So go ahead and roll damage.
He was 10.
Oh, I apologize. Yeah, I just re-rolled again. It was a 10.
Yeah, 10 points.
I apologize.
That's funny. Because
Yeah, so just like
What was that?
step up. No, I was saying so she'll just like step up, slash at her, and she'll like I'll end the turn right there.
All right, so you attacked Zoe, and you hit. What next?
Yeah, I'm gonna end my turn right there after I hit her.
At the end of the turn, the moonbeam triggers, I believe.
Yes.
okay, but yeah, they have to make another. She has to make another con save.
Constitution saving throw. And with that, you have... Yeah, you just a regular con save here.
9.
You take 6 points of radiant damage.
Oh. No, she's at 4. 4 HP.
Yeah, at least we can use reincarnate.
We'll be able to use reincarnate again. We'll see what happens.
All right, that's the end of your turn, LeVay.
Yes.
We go over to Zoe.
Oh. I'm gonna go ahead and start to like move towards that opening, the door.
Like this way?
Yeah.
Even though you can see the other creatures there?
Move it like right by. Is that a pillar that you're about to put me on?
It's a disc, a floating disc.
Oh okay.
And LeFay, she's moving out of your range. Do you take attack of opportunity?
Yes. So I can attack again?
Yeah, you're attacking her as she passes.
A 28.
Jesus! Roll your damage.
10 damage. Like I just fucking up baby. Like that.
Karma's a bitch.
Okay.
Well, and I got 28. I hit her. I got her armor. And it did like a 10% damage.
That's slashing.
Launching their
And you just hear, Jesus! Holy shit!
That's the end of my turn.
You just ran over there,
Yeah.
took a hit, and you're now face to face with.
Actually, wait. That was already an action, wasn't it?
move that over a little bit.
Yes, I can.
Like Miles. Like Miles. What is Jay? What are you doing? Just stand up and shit,
How do I do this one?
you know?
What's this stuff?
It's bonus action. You just
Oh, shoot. Am I able to do this? Go from here to here.
yeah, you can see that.
Okay. Effie,
Yes.
as a bonus action, I'm going to Misty Step right behind Q.
And when you reappear there, again, like, there's these, like, red and white cloaked figures in their place, right?
Yeah.
And Eris kind of whispers, I remember them.
It's okay. I'm not gonna let them hurt you this time. I promise.
And that's the end of your turn?
Yep.
Alright. You're chained again currently, right? Right, Fun?
Yeah.
So that's going to be more damage. 7 points of piercing. And then 10 points of fire damage.
Points piercing, 10 points fire. Okay.
And then another wisdom save. The number to beat is a 24.
Jesus. I'm not going to beat that unless I make a natural 20.
Get a natural 20.
Good luck.
$18.
It is a fail. You consistently see the visage of your grandfather still. Growing more and more disappointed, too.
Jeez.
So, still have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls.
Okay.
But since you're right up next to it,
So
you
I
have
can
to-
attack.
Yeah,
I
you-
can still attack it.
yeah, you're right there. So, you're still good for it.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna shift. That's all the way down. My armor class is now 23. 10 plus 6. Fenrir looking at him, he kind of growls a bit and looks at his grandfather. I know you're not him. He's much stronger, and I'm going to make my 3 attacks.
Get it. That's a hit.
Second one's a 35.
Yep, yep.
And 32.
All 3 hit.
That's going to be 19 points of bludgeoning, 20 points of bludgeoning, and 22 points of bludgeoning.
70 minus 19. So 19 was the first one, right?
Yeah.
17 is the next one?
20 is. It doesn't calculate rage damage.
Okay, which is, what, 3?
Plus 3, yeah.
Okay. So the last one would be 22?
Yes. So that's 61.
Which each blow that you're striking into it, the visage of your grandfather kind of like shimmers a bit, and you can kind of see the chain devil for a second. Bits and pieces of flesh flying apart as chains break in different directions, and you can see that it's starting to kind of like bleed out. Your grandfather's kind of looking at you with hurt eyes, and you can tell again, like you're not seeing, you're seeing straight through the bullshit, right?
Yeah.
It does seem like it's dying out. It's severely wounded.
I'm gonna use. Oh, I used my bonus action. So yeah, that'll be it for that.
All right. So, 21 to hit.
Does not.
And a 17 to hit.
No.
This creature misses. It does not have any abilities to vanish or take flight, and it is trapped between you guys. So therefore, top of the order. LeFay, you hear more banging coming from the other side of that wall, the rubble. These guys suck. They continue to kind of like... Well, whatever they're doing is not doing very much. Edard, it goes back to you.
Edgar would most likely try to pop up on the other side of the wall on the right.
Over here?
Yeah, if it's any space there.
Where are you popping into? Like right over here?
Yeah. And I guess he kind of blanks out, like he kind of just like drops down onto his knees for a moment, just kind of hyperventilating.
Maybe not a good time for that.
No. Like, what's going on with this? He jumps in there. Like he just thoughts going through his head at the moment, where it's just like, can't let this happen again. And not to another group, you know. And but he's generally just kind of worried about where everyone is right now, because went through one wall 1 second, came back, now they're all monsters. So
They don't have a they don't have a halfling or even a human token? This is crazy. That's crazy.
Crazy. That was crazy to watch.
It's like missing a majority of these tokens that are kind of basic, to be honest.
Oh my god, it's so basic.
How about a hobbit? You got a hobbit? I guess we're just gonna use this token. When you blink into this room, you drop to your knee, and you're doing this thought process, correct?
Yeah.
But you hear like a so quick you are to die. Coming here so soon. Oh, hey! Where are your friends at? And when you look around the room, you see that there's 4 assassins posted on the 2 entrances of this room. And to your right, you see standing there a bone devil creature, all in white, and standing next to him is the halfling exactly.
This reminds me of the game that we played last night.
Back onto my feet.
Hold on, what?
I was remembering the game from last night.
Oh, no, him. I couldn't hear him.
So the other would kind of just like get back onto his feet, taking in the room. Just
Yeah, the room itself looks like it's been cleared out, and it's being used for like. It doesn't look like it's been used for anything. There's no ritualistic paintings or anything like that. There's no decorations. It's just a clear, open room.
what's down south of the map there?
Like down here? Like
Like a little going down.
this is just a room right here. So this is just all wall right here.
Okay. Of course, in the moment that I needed, that's when it failed. Blink is gone.
So you're stuck
Oh
there?
no, his blink is gone.
I just stand there and I'll start turning into my lichen form.
Okay.
And I think the lichen form's an action, right?
Is what?
That's an action. So I'll go into lichen form and let out a roar as loud as I can as I ready myself.
Would I hear that through the wall?
Make a perception check.
That's a 10.
You do not hear it.
Oh shit.
Okay. All right. So, exactly looks to the Bone Devil. Again, to you, you're kind of seeing like their visages as like these odd demonic creatures, if not the Bone Devil itself appearing even more menacing than it normally should. But exactly, you hear him shout, "We don't have time for this! Take care of him!" And he kind of runs out of the room. The Bone Devil will as well follow after him. What's your natural perception?
And 12.
12? You can hear them like kind of like speaking to each other as they run down the passage there. If you want to try to like listen in, you can use your perception to kind of like tune in.
17 on perception.
Alright, so you can hear as exactly says, we have to go defender. We're the only ones left that can do it. However,
Oh my god.
there we go. Alright, so the first assassin's gonna run right at you.
Okay.
And it's gonna attack you with a short sword in its hand. I don't think a 16 is gonna hit. No?
No.
18.
No.
Alright. Good, 22 to hit.
Hit.
And 24 to hit. And then a 24 to hit. I'm just making sure, I'm making sure. 6 points of piercing damage. Followed by an additional 1 point of fire damage. And then you have to make a Constitution saving throw. Huh?
9.
Just wait and see what.
That's going to be 24 points of poison damage. And then these guys are going to be like kind of standing guard, readying their blades in case you come in that direction. All right, we go to Hugh.
Alright, what's in front of me? I see.
What was that?
What's in front of me? Is it still the devils?
You got Zoe right in front of you, or at least you can discern that like this is definitely Zoe. And then behind you, you got Fen, and you can see that the chain devil is right in front of Fen as well.
I'm gonna go for the chain devil.
All right. Yeah, runs past your feet, Fen.
Oh, baby, not 20. Does a 33 hit?
Do me a favor. How do you destroy this thing?
I'm gonna go for its knees and then hit its head in.
Solid. You take out its knees, it collapses down, and you bring your hammer down on top of it, finishing it off.
Good.
You do see that the veins start to kind of glow, though, and it starts to kind of charge up.
I'm gonna move back.
Same spot?
Yep.
It explodes, and Fen, you take 6 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Very, very low rolls on those. Alright. From there, you got 2 dead chain devils. That's the end of your turn, Hugh?
Yep.
Alright. Let's see. So, LaFay, you see that bits and pieces of the rubble begins to kind of break free, and these little acid tentacles kind of like start to spew around on the other side of this thing, and acid kind of starts to pour into the floor of the room. From there, we go over to Eddard.
Already made.
Yep, they killed the 2 chain devils. Fen had his turn. Oh wait, no, wait, hold on. I skipped a whole series of people. LaFay, it is your turn. I am so sorry.
Dun, dun, dun. The fog's gone. As compromised.
No.
I could see the.
I will take away the acid guys breaking through, so they haven't broken through yet.
Okay. I am going to form another cloud of daggers.
You're gonna summon another cloud of daggers?
Yeah.
Okay. Also, is the moonbeam gone, Zoe?
She hasn't taken damage. Oh no.
I still have that on top of LaFay right now.
There has not, but its concentration up to 1 minute.
Okay.
So as long
It hasn't been 10 rounds. So.
Nope. So it's still up.
Okay. Oh well, I was gonna move it, but if it's still up, it's still up.
No, you can't move it.
Yes, I can. Look, see?
No. Oh my god.
I can delete it too.
No.
And then let's get rid of this chain devil over here. Ooh, let me actually roll to see if the cuffs drop off of him. Negatory, Ghost Rider. Boosh. Yeah, if you guys are liking the music from the session, this is from a application called Soundtail. Support us today. You know, we take Cash App, Zelle, so we can upgrade it and get up over 150,000 different sound combinations. Good. I guess you guys focus on the game. This is for the audience. It's actually pretty good. It's like consistently moving. It kind of has some drops and changes. And then there's ways to like change the tone so it's nice and tense into fight or very calm. And then you can add like sound effects like sword fights and voices and people and taverns, and it's pretty cool. But we are currently on Zoe's turn.
I thought it was still my turn.
It's kind of like an.
I thought it was still my turn.
I'm sorry. This is LaFay's turn. I'm sorry. That's what I meant.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to cast that. This one.
All right, LaFay. You said something about Cloud of Daggers. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Cloud of Daggers, and I'm gonna put it on. Who can I see, like, from here? Like, who's more? I want to say maybe Sun.
No, not until you get everything else. Okay, just making sure.
Is Fun the only person, like, who's more closer to her?
You're gonna move up to Fen?
Yeah.
Okay. Just moving up, nothing else?
Moving up and the Cloud of Daggers, so I gotta do the...
Oh, and she has to do
the concentration thingy.
Yeah, she also has to make a con save because she's still in Moonbeam.
Yep, I'm gonna do it right now.
It's at the start of her turn.
I'm gonna do it right now. Constitution. 16?
No, that does not.
Oh my
You're
god.
supposed to be sad. Don't laugh at her. You're killing your friend.
Good.
No, she's the enemy right now.
It's a frenemy. Oh my god.
So she takes 7 points of radiant damage.
Yeah, she's done for. She's done.
Good.
She's done, yeah.
How close is LaFay to me?
Alright, so LaFay goes down. In fact, LaFay goes down all the way over here.
Okay, she's nowhere near me then. Never mind.
Alright, I guess end of your turn, making death saves, right? No, we'll do it start of the next turn. You're right. So it goes right over to Zoe.
I'm gonna go ahead and remove Moonbeam. So cancel the concentration on that. Mostly because I saw, like, the monster fall. When Zoe looks at where LaFay is, does she still see it of the cloaked figure?
You just see a bundle of robes laying on the ground. And you hear Eris in your mind saying, I guess we did it, right?
So they didn't really put that much of a fight, though, like last time.
But then there's these guys. What do we do about them?
You had again. Oh, idiot.
You're a freak.
Every number one fox.
Yeah. Zoe's gonna look at Hugh and Fenrir. And she's gonna, like, step back a bit, one tile.
Hugh, she moves out of your space. You don't have to attack, you know, because you know that this is an ally.
Jeez.
I'm gonna throw a small hammer at her.
But Zoe's gonna be, like, looking for Fenrir a bit. Confused on where the hell he disappeared to.
I'm gonna throw a small hammer at her. As a reaction.
Yeah.
Oh. Does a 30 hit you, Zoe?
I think it does. I think it does, Hugh.
God, it does.
That's a nat 20.
Aye!
What is with you?
11 points of bludgeoning damage. That's for the moonbeam, yeah, jackass. That's only fair. You did 12, I do 11. I think that's fair.
That's fair.
This session is brutal.
I told you, you throw hands, you get hands thrown back. I don't care what you is.
All right, you got hit with a hammer.
Whack! Fuck!
Basically.
It's still your turn, Zoe. You moved away. You got the moonbeam go off. You dismissed the moonbeam, and then you got hit.
That's the end of my turn.
All right. Fenrir, it's on you.
Kind of standing there for a second on like the recoil of just seeing his grandfather again. Is there any like present enemies that actually seem
Like enemies.
I mean, you just see the visage of this like we'll say like it almost appears like an enemy beast warrior, right? But your your discernment is strong, and you know that this isn't an enemy. Something inside of you is telling you not to attack this thing.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna punch the wall to my right because of anger.
Just randomly punching walls.
Yes.
Seems kind of meta.
No, like legitimately, because he just got to see his like grandfather not get killed by himself.
All right.
And somebody else did it.
Okay.
The wall just insulted him.
Thanks. It's a 35.
That hits.
Heavy.
Yeah, that hits. That hits.
That would be 30 points of bludgeoning damage.
You put a crack in the wall for sure. I'm notating that you hit the wall, by the way.
Okay. Fenrir looks around and looks at Zoe. Fenrir kind of walks up to Zoe and like hugs her.
He's just literally traumatized right now.
You don't know for sure if that's Zoe. You know that, right?
You said that like I can discern who's who, correct?
You can discern that it's that it's definitely not an enemy. You can't tell for sure if it's an ally, like or someone familiar to you. You can only assume that it has to be one of your friends. You're still these drugs are still messing with you. You and Hugh.
Well, can I roll advantage to get out of being poisoned then? These drugs?
It is too late for that now. You guys have, I think. Let me see. How many rounds left? Actually, you got 6 more rounds left.
At this point, I whack everything.
Okay. until it wears off and everybody realizes who they actually are.
So you move up to your ally and you hug them.
Yeah, not the one directly behind me, because I can discern the short one from the rest of them.
Yeah, you can pretty much tell that is Hugh for sure. Especially with the stature of the image that he's projecting.
But
So
just
are you like trying to like restrain her then?
No.
No, it's a loving hug.
Trying to make her understand that we're not enemies.
I mean, you may not be.
Inside of your head right now, Zoe, Eris is like, "It's touching us!"
Surprise, motherfucker.
Moonbeam! Moonbeam! Moonbeam!
She starts screaming because Eris is screaming in her head.
From that, Fenrir is going to step back and go to LaFay. Because not LaFay directly, but he sees one of the other ones that he can discern as an ally on the ground.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, right up to LaFay.
Yeah.
You move past the Echo Knight. The Echo Knight will take an attack, or do you have to be there present in order to command it? I would assume, like...
Is it within 30 feet of me?
Yeah, you're still within the range. You're just in another room. But I assume because you can't see... Or does the Echo Knight act on its own?
The Echo Knight can act kind of on its own, but under previous discretion. But he does kind of have to be present for certain Echo Knight actions.
Yeah, you should be alright.
You know, I just thought of a way I could have gotten out of there. I can use the Echo Knight to teleport out.
You probably should still do that.
Oh no, I could, yeah.
But let's not meta. So you move up to LaFay?
Yeah.
Currently unconscious on the ground.
Is there any wounds that look like I can help with? Maybe stop bleeding?
I mean, she's singed from the moonbeam.
I'm gonna pull out some of the ointment.
And by the way, she's in, like, what, a dwarven form, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which still, he kind of laughed about that. That's still...
What, I forgot to ask, but what dwarven form was she in?
It was a hill dwarf.
Cringe.
Wow.
We only respect mountain dwarves over here.
Wow.
Don't worry, I discriminate against all races, including my own. I'm inclusive.
Equality, everybody. Equality.
You can't be a bad person.
Alright, Fen, what are you doing?
But I pull out some of the healing ointment that I have.
Alright, make sure to deduct that from your inventory.
It has charges. I have one. This heals 2d8 plus 2.
All the descriptions during this fight is attacks ally, attacks ally.
She heals 11 points.
LaFay, you awaken, and the first thing you see is the Yokel looming over you. And does it like pour into her mouth?
No.
What is this?
On the burns.
Okay, so it looks like its parts of its body is dripping into yours.
She's going to yell.
It's like your flesh is sticking to its flesh.
Oh god.
She's gonna yell, all like terrified.
Is that the end of your turn, Ben?
Yeah.
All right. Top of the order. You can hear some crashing going on from the rubble ahead of you, Fen. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. The rubble breaks apart here, and you see that the those acid elemental creatures are pouring into the room. The only thing you notice is that they seem to have fused into this kind of elongated creature. You can see its many eyes kind of traveling throughout its body. Its arms are kind of like extended and kind of crawling out like a centipede.
Oh, well, shit.
And the room is currently starting to fill with the floor with acid as well. It's currently like kind of right where they're standing, so it hasn't reached you guys yet. And then we go over to Edard. I can't hear you. You gotta talk into the mic.
Looking up something on the echoes.
All right.
So the echo is going to start moving, and it's going to be going toward like the wall on the right, going through it.
Right over here?
Yeah.
So it's going this way?
Yeah, so essentially like whoever sees that, they'll see that the echo is going through the walls.
So it just went like kind of like right here where the doors used to be, it just ran straight into the wall?
Yes, it just
and
went
then
right through.
Comes out and you see it reappear right behind the assassin.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And then I'll attack with advantage on that guy at the bottom there.
All right.
Which will just be like a regular roll because I think I still have disadvantage from the smoke, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, 28 total.
To hit? That definitely hits. That definitely hits.
Uh, 18 damage total.
So you lash out with your claws, right? Just
whoosh. Oh, it's the sword.
Oh, with the sword? Oh, you're just whoosh, slash right into him. He's like kind of holding up his dagger, looks back and sees that he's like surrounded currently, and looks right back at you.
And second attack, this time on the one above.
All right.
That one's at disadvantage. Actually, no, it's not.
16.
16 hits. I can't hear you.
I hit D100 by accident.
Oh, for the roll?
Yeah.
Go ahead and do it again.
Total of 16 damage on that one.
All right. You hit the one guy, you turn around, you bring your blade back up and slice him.
And now Thirsting Blade.
Oh shit. On which one?
Because the Lugaro abilities.
A or B? Top or bottom?
The first one I attacked, the bottom one.
Okay.
Total of 17.
17 hits.
22 damage total.
You hit the one guy, turn around, slice the other one, and you bring it through, run it through his stomach, pull back, and he like grips it, and he's just bleeding out onto the floor, but he seems to still be resilient.
Shield Master Shove, the one up top, pushing him back 5 feet.
It just happens, or do they have to make a roll?
It says try to, but it doesn't show anything on like competing rolls or nothing like that.
Oh, so it just happens?
I'm assuming. I tried looking it up, but there's no rules on it exactly.
At first I looked it up on Lair. It doesn't really specify.
It doesn't really.
Does it specifically use the word shove?
Yeah, it's a Shield Master Shove. And it says to try to do it, but it doesn't specify anything about like strength check.
If you're doing it as a part, it's part of the feat, right?
Yeah.
Wait a second. I used to use Shield Master on my barter character.
I even tried looking up on Google, but nothing really says like if there's any contested rolls.
I'll read it out loud. If you take the attack action on your turn, you can use a bonus action to try to shove a creature within 5 feet of you with your shield. See the shove action.
It's using the shove action, so it's part of the attack actions. Yeah, actions in combat, disengage, dodge, grapple, or shove. Shove. Using an attack action, you can make a special melee attack to shove a creature. In this situation, you don't have to waste one because you're a shield master. You have that feature.
So it just happens because he successfully hit the creature?
No. He still has to make a... the target must be no more than one size larger than you and within your reach. Instead of making an attack... Well, this is once again the part where it replaces the attack.
Athletics check contested by the target's strength, athletics, or dexterity.
Whichever is better.
Okay, so this guy would make an athletics check. He got a 2 on the roll, so...
So you can either knock him prone or push him 5 feet away.
You gotta knock him prone or push him away?
Knock him prone.
Right on the spot? Boom.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. Thank you.
So, yeah, it just replaces one of your attack actions with the fact that you can use as a bonus action. So it gives you like an extra ability in addition to your extra attacks that you can do.
Okay.
It's
Really
just
useful.
Had to use that, so. I guess now I'll use the Echo Knight to attack. And it should have advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
On the Echo Knight's turn, it moves one tile closer to the adventurers and makes an attack if they're within one tile. Like the Ravenloft thing.
So I got a natural 20.
Beautiful.
What's 32 plus 19?
A lot of damage. Go ahead and kill this guy.
21.
I heard 22 plus what?
A lot.
It was 32 plus 19, and then add 3 charisma.
So 54 points of damage.
Yeah. That's what the Echo just did to it.
The Echo was like, Mind Blast!
Yeah, the Echo, like, shoved the blade at the bottom of its back, and then just grinded straight up and straight through the middle of its head, splitting him in two.
Dope. And then as a free action, pretty much, I'm going to use that dead body to summon a specter.
What the fuck is Eddard on, bro? Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He's a hexblade.
The fuck, bro?
Yeah,
So, like,
hexblades.
got slashed apart, like, as he's dropping, the specter from his body just rises up.
Rises up off the body. Yeah, the guys at the door are just looking at each other like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's
and
fucked
then-
up.
Yeah. And then both the Spectre and the Echo Knight are just gonna close in on the two guys at the door.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, and I forgot to do this at the start of the turn.
Wait, what? The Spectre can move on this turn?
Technically, I have separate initiative for it, and it has its own turn.
So it would just go right after you?
Yeah, so just to make it simpler.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just remember to take its turn. But the Knight moved 5, 10, 15, 20 feet.
Okay.
Get him move. How much movement does it have left?
It can, as long as it's within 30 feet of me.
So it can just move anywhere?
From where it was.
It's got like average
5,
10 feet.
10, 15. Okay, so
Actually,
he'll close in on the first guy that got shoved.
So move right over here.
Yeah.
So it's got like what, 10 feet left?
Just about.
Okay. And then the Spectre's gonna move all the way over here?
Actually, no, it's got one more spot, I think. But, yeah, so it had 15 spots, so I think it's like right next to him on the right.
So right here?
Yeah.
Okay. And then the Spectre goes on its turn. And you're gonna have it charge right at these guys?
Hold on, before I do that, so something about the loop arrow from what I'm looking at on here is that I'm able to heal 10 points at the start of each turn.
Yeah.
Can I do that?
Yeah, go for it. It's still your turn, technically. Anything else, Eddard?
Any extra nonsense that you have access to?
Jesus fuck. Yeah, I remember he said this to me the other day about the Spectre thing, and I was like, are you fucking serious? And then I forgot about it, and he just did it now. I'm like...
Yeah.
So, there's a reason why I haven't been the rule shark side of me. There's a lot of things here. Because that's wild. The other part is I don't think he controls the Spectre. The DM controls the Spectre.
Do I?
So
I
just
over it.
What's the thing called again?
It's a cursed specter.
a cursed Spectre.
Yeah. Roll initiative for the specter, which has its own turns. It obeys your verbal commands.
Nice.
Yeah, so it obeys whatever I tell it to do.
Okay.
Alright, so you command it to attack the next guy?
Yeah, closing on those two guys there.
So it like just kind of turns to its own allies, or once allies, and just... just right at them. Does it have like any fear effects or anything like that? That's terrifying.
I'm checking it right now.
Look up Spectre.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's actually the stat block.
I would assume it takes on all those abilities.
It does. It is a Spectre.
It has 12 AC, 22 HP. It has a bunch of resistances. Doesn't specify. Oh, there it is. Non-magical attacks.
Also, I can have them move through people and it'll cause damage to them.
Yeah. Sunlight sensitivity, so it can't be in sunlight. It has an action called Life Drain.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's whenever it does a melee attack.
It doesn't specify that it has anything that like scares or causes fear, which would have been crazy, but this is fine. This is actually.
I mean, that's up to you if you wanted to scare them in any way.
I mean, they're terrified because it's their ally, but it doesn't have an effect that does it, so they're gonna stick there. What they don't have is magical blades right now, so.
So the Spectre's gonna go through one of them. You can choose whichever one it walks through, and it's gonna cause force damage.
Notice how we went into a part of the map that I wasn't totally prepared for. Like, I had it in my head, but it's like, you weren't supposed to be here!
So that guy takes 6 force damage.
This is why fighter hex blades are one of the most terrifying things.
It's pretty fucking OP. Like, just the many things that can bounce off of a single attack.
It's a meta build.
And then I'll have it do a melee attack.
So it can move, cause the damage, and... The fuck?
Because it's just a movement.
But that movement must be in addition to, like, that actual spell, because it doesn't come with the actual Spectre. Like the stat block?
I'm looking at the Spectre stats.
What am I looking at, then? You must have one from, like, an updated version.
It's the one on D&D Beyond.
I'll let
So
you...
on D&D Beyond, it specifies a cursed specter.
Ah, I'm just doing a Spectre right now, that's why.
Yeah, so the ability is called a cursed specter. When you slay a humanoid, you can cause its spirit to rise up from its corpse as a specter. The statistics for which are in the monster manual. So you have this, it specifies.
And in addition, it gets the accursed Spectre stats as well.
Yeah. Well, no. That is the specter. The specter is that. The ability is just called a cursed specter.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I rolled a natural 1 for a total of 5 for the melee attack.
But if
However,
you got a 1, it's a miss.
Yeah.
It does gain temporary hit points equal to half your warlock level.
Yeah.
And you have to roll initiative for the specter, which has its own turns.
Yeah,
I gave it to him after his turn.
Okay. It's a special bonus to its attack. So any attack that it makes, it also gains an additional charisma modifier from your charisma.
So just keep track of its health, alright?
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit on it.
And that one's done? Alright. I guess the assassin that's on the ground is gonna spend his action to stand up. Bonus action can be disengage, right?
If it's a rogue.
It is not a rogue. So it just spends its action to stand up, and it's gonna try to run.
It uses half the movement speed to stand up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then disengage, and then run.
Yeah, there you go.
So
Which you can only
movement
move
5, 10, 15. So he ducks around the doorway up here on the north side. You alright? Yay. So the guy got up, disengaged, and ran up through this doorway right here, which currently hangs open, and he dipped through the corner. That guy's dead. Assassins. This guy's gonna try to, like, attack the Spectre.
Yes, they can still attack it.
Uh, 12 to hit. So it hits?
I think so. I forget the
Equivalent to armor class, I believe discuss this.
Equivalent or higher, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
It's not gonna do a lot of damage though. He's just wielding a regular short sword. This poor guy. 2. So 5 points of piercing damage. Is this thing immune to poison?
Yes, it is.
If it's immune to poison, the rest of this damage doesn't matter.
Yeah. It also has condition immunities such as charmed, exhaustion, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, restrained, and unconscious.
So I don't think this guy does any damage to this thing, because he's just wielding a regular short sword.
If he did piercing, that piercing becomes 3 points of damage.
Huh?
Is the weapon he used slashing or piercing?
This weapon is piercing.
Okay, so it has a resistance to it, so it'll only take half the damage.
So 5 points total.
So I think that would only be like 3 points that it takes.
And it's immune to fire?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the rest of the damage fizzles off of it.
It's immune to poison, and it's resistant to fire.
So then the fire would... It's going to be 5 points of fire damage.
So I'm down to 1 point.
On the Spectre?
Yeah, because it's half my Warlock level plus 4, 10.
Okay. The other guy is going to make a break. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Did he disengage?
He did not.
The Spectre gonna take an attack on him.
Go ahead. And I think the Echo Knight's going to be able to attack him as well.
I don't think a 9 will hit him, right?
No. But
Okay, so Spectre misses.
The Echo Knight can take an attack as well.
That's a natural 1 for 11.
Oh, yep. So he runs up to the doorway, and he's going to double his movement to kind of dip off into the room here.
Okay.
And from there, we go over to Hugh.
Okay, it's me.
Well, I guess I'm going to move into the room with Eddard.
You don't have access to the room from there.
Oh, I see. It's a solid wall.
Yeah, this is a solid wall. The most damage that Fen did to it, out of anger, was kind of split the wall a little bit, but it didn't crush it down or anything like that.
Okay, then I'm gonna go back into the other room.
And you are still in initiative order, so 5 feet in, you see that Hugh or Fen, did you pick up LeFay's body after you did that, or it was just
Yeah.
Okay, so you're currently holding her.
Yeah.
And she's flailing around because she's still in the panic mode right now. And I'm gonna move my round 4 counter because we're currently in round 4 of this poison effect.
Relax.
And then behind them, you see that right over here is the acid elemental creatures moving into the room as well.
So those creatures are coming in?
Yep.
Little glutinous cubes?
Yep.
Just gonna hold my action for now.
All right. Alright, we go over to LaFay. You are currently in the arms of a Yocklaw! I love you!
And she's like, basically, she's like, demon! Demon! And she's trying to like smack it. She's trying to smack it. With so cold.
So an unarmed strike?
Yeah.
Just a crit, yeah.
That was funny. That's just a D20 then, right? If it's
Yeah, just a roll a d20, and I think it's your strength modifier.
a natural 20?
No. I was great.
So I think with an unarmed strike, it's just a d6 in your case. So
No, it's a 1.
It's a what? It's just a 1?
Because she doesn't have any like hand-to-hand training.
So she does 2 points of damage.
Yeah.
If she went to actions, there's unarmed strike right there.
Huh?
There's unarmed strike right there if she went to actions. So like, that would tell
Oh,
me
okay.
you can add to it.
I'm thinking of a monk. A monk uses a d6.
A monk uses a D4, a D6, a D8, and a
And
D10.
it scales all the way up.
Yeah.
But yeah, she just slapped you.
Did you break his nose?
I was mostly I was mostly just like, about to like, strike the
You felt a little sting there.
Oh, me, I felt a sting.
Of all the times you get a d20.
Of all the time she gets a natural 20.
Natural 20, thank you.
She's gonna do that and then like seeing that she's still like in his hands, she's gonna like put both her hands like on his face, trying to like pushing him away, like in that anime fight.
All right. I don't think you're doing very much with this.
No, she's just
Struggling.
Just, like, after, she's like struggling.
Okay. We go over to Zoe. Zoe, you're alone in the hallway. There's a long passage behind you. With a room that goes over here, a room that goes over here, and another room that goes over here.
You're really just tempting her for...
Just letting her know what she sees.
That's temptation.
Well, otherwise, it's just the rest of the passage going back down. And I would assume from here you can kind of see the light coming from a room at the end.
The light at the end of the tunnel?
Yeah,
Oh god.
That's always a good sign.
Does that mean I'm dying already?
maybe.
Oh my god. It's too quick.
What's your HP? You take
No!
100 points a day. I'm kidding.
I was
I'm kidding.
about to say, sir,
No.
Oh.
That's a good idea, huh? You guys didn't even get to play with the discs.
No, because the gas.
I wonder why.
She went right for the door.
Yeah, fucking
And she was trying to do the right thing when you think about it. She was trying to do the right thing.
Oh no, I'm talking about you, I wonder why.
What do you mean? What did I do?
You just had to put a gas hallucinogenic trap on that door.
I've been waiting 2
didn't
weeks
know
to
we
use
were-
it.
I didn't know this was the 40s.
You could have put it on any other door that you know we would have gone through.
I want to go through the wall.
Don't worry, there's plenty of other fun tools out there.
Mystery musket tool for later.
She's gonna just like slowly walk down the hallway.
Alright.
And she's just gonna be like, Fenrir, go.
Oh,
5, 10, 15, 20. Do you want to open the door to your left? Or do you want to leave it closed? Like this is. All right, hold on. Let me draw the lines here so that way we're not too confused.
Oh no, another gas trap.
Oh wait, nope, never mind. That's not the tool I'm looking for.
Oh no, a giant meteor.
All right, so that's a door, even though it's squiggly. That's a door. It doesn't have a line tool, which is really weird.
That's a door.
And that's a door right there. So those are 3 doors, and they're currently closed. What do you do?
Oh.
That's a door, you're a door, I'm a door, we're all doors.
Let's stay in the background.
Look at the door beside her.
You want to open this door?
She's gonna look at it.
Okay.
Eris, where do you think we should go?
Anywhere we can hide. We gotta find the others, though. They might be just as scared as we are.
Eris, you're not scared.
What'd you say?
Eris, I think you're the only one that's scared.
You're not scared of those guys in the cloaks?
I was, but I mean, we kind of just killed them, so I guess we're fine. I was more angry than scared.
Maybe they're inside?
I screamed earlier because you screamed in my ear.
I didn't scream in your ear, I screamed in your head. There's a difference.
She's gonna push the door open.
So, you push the door open. Inside, what you see is all this right here is like rows of like seats and tables. Kind of like a professor's schoolroom.
Okay.
There's a platform here in the center and a large chalkboard on the back. It's a lecture hall. Thank you. That's a good way to put it. Hey,
Yep.
Words.
You know, I said auditorium.
But an auditorium doesn't really have seats like that.
They do sometimes. Depends on the
That's a lecture hall.
They're the same thing.
No, they're not.
I work out of school, and they're pretty much on the same.
See, you gotta listen to it, Art.
And I've trespassed on the USF campus at least 75 times.
And now we got you live
Okay.
saying it. Somebody clip it.
His real name is.
His real name is Clarence.
Clarence B. Julian.
Oh my.
I don't know why. That's a character and it's canon.
All right, so it's an empty lecture room.
Okay.
What do you do?
She's gonna go ahead and step in. Did you hear me?
Yes, I did. I was changing the tone
Okay.
of the music.
Oh my god!
just casually waiting for the trap to spring. Oh,
I know. Oh no, another one!
Okay, you're in the room.
It's gonna call out Fenrir.
Nothing in return.
She's gonna look behind her towards the door.
The door still hangs open, and the hallway is currently empty.
Leave while you still can.
Hmm?
Leave while you still can.
I know. She's gonna go ahead and leave that room, and then go back towards where she came from.
So you've used a total of 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll give you
Okay.
the free space to move back out.
That's fine, I'll stay right there.
You want to close the door or leave it open?
Close the door!
Okay.
When the DM asks a question, are you sure you regret everything? Whoa, what was that?
End of your turn? Is that the end of your turn, Zoe?
Yes.
All right. We go over to Fenrir. You have these acidic elemental creatures moving into the room. LaFay is struggling in your arms. She just slapped you with a powerful natural 20.
I still asked if she break a nose or something.
Oh.
There's
Fenrir
no way.
kind of like looking at the creatures, and then like looks at LaFay. He just turns and like tries to leave out of the room with her.
She's just yelling, unhand me, Ethan!
Alright, so 5, 10. You're out in the hallway. And at the end of the hallway, you can see that there's like a humanoid creature standing all the way, like maybe halfway down the hall.
He's gonna say Zoe? Question mark.
Zoe, all you hear is and like this like demonic finger points from under these white and red robes in your direction. And it's holding what looks like a cradled baby in its arms.
What the hell?
That's LaFay.
And then there's Zoe, she says, what the hell?
He's holding like the Voldemort fetus from like from Harry Potter 4.
Yeah, Zoe's like,
Okay, why are you doing something like that?
And in fact, to make it worse, it looks like a burnt body as well, just to trigger that PTSD more. But yes, Fen, you moved a couple of feet away. What are you doing now?
Do I see where like I had a number in my head. It was 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, do I see where the fourth one went?
The fourth, what?
Person.
No. They vanished.
Did I see where the Echo went, or the Beast Warrior?
At the time, I think your focus was on the one of the Chain Devils. Or actually, not even. I think you were focused on LaFay over here. So it like ran out of the room and out of sight. Hey Ash, feel free to use the banhammer if needed. Fen?
Yeah.
You still there?
Yeah. I'm gonna go towards the one that's Zoe.
Alright. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You have 10 more feet, right?
I have
Huh?
yeah. I gotta find where they moved movement to. I have a walking speed of 50.
Alright, so you're able to move all the way up to where Zoe's at.
Yeah.
With the struggling LaFay in your arms. So, this thing, like, just floats straight at you, Zoe. And Eris is just like, don't be afraid, don't be afraid, don't be afraid!
It's
We are currently on round 5. We're halfway through the minute. A lot has happened.
Oh, he was talking to Andrew, didn't he? Finner trying to, like, kind of keep himself calm after getting punched in the fucking nose.
It hurt that much.
It was a crit.
Emotionally.
It's like when you get bopped in the nose by accident and it, like, runs through your whole head. That's what Fenn's feeling right now, just the...
It's just like a small, little, thin line of blood going down one nostril.
Very, very thin, very thin. She damaged one vein. She asleep? She asleep?
That'll be it for my turn, I guess. 'Cause we're still waiting on how many more turns now?
You got 5 more rounds of this. Hugh.
Yes, copy.
Mushy little monsters are moving right up to you.
Well, we don't want that. I'm also just gonna kind of walk away.
It's not your turn.
Sad face.
Sad face indeed. Alright, here it comes. First one comes at you. Slam attack. I don't believe a 10 is going to hit you.
Nope.
Uh, 20 to hit.
Nope. A dirty or nat 20?
Dirty. And then a 15 on the last one.
No, nothing hits.
Alright. A nice pool of green acid is kind of flooding around their vicinity. And the rest of the room is kind of like being filled with this as well. So, let us see here. It is not yet to that turn. We go over to Edard.
Hola.
So you're in the room. You got one assassin left. 2 others ran north up into another room.
My echo's gonna close in on the one assassin, flanking it with the specter.
You're gonna send the knight over?
Yeah.
All right.
And it's gonna do its attack. Uh, 28 total.
That hits. I feel like your Echo Knight hits harder than you.
Same stats.
Damn.
Reminds me of my dad.
Oh my god.
Total of 22 damage.
Smashed right into that guy who's like turns around and realizes he's surrounded. He's kind of like turned like in between the two creatures.
Edard's gonna go following the other 2 assassins that went that way.
You are?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, that like, are you sure?
Yeah, I'm very much sure.
I wish you guys couldn't see all this shit. Really.
I mean, the gas caused all this.
It is not wrong.
It is hot. Nice. What?
Everyone gets high as fuck and starts going every other direction.
Why is it the second time this is Hugh getting high in this campaign?
This is also the second time Fenrir is getting high.
If I had a nickel for every time my character got high, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice.
But it's still worth something.
This is just a new drug for Edard.
God.
I'd heard the recreational user.
That explains so much.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on in his head, so.
He doesn't feel a thing unless he's influenced.
Alright, so what's your movement again?
I can move a total of 50 feet.
5, 10, 15. You turn the corner and you see that you're in that that laboratory room. The assassins from before, you can't see them in the room, but you see the two that had run in, and they're kind of like halfway through, and they turn around, they see you, and they're like, "Oh fuck!"
Do I still see Jim and Omen?
Yes, Jim, Omen are still in the tanks, along with that third unknown person.
Okay. I'll close in on the closest one, and I'm going to run my blade through them.
All right.
If I can, at least. I don't know. Still at disadvantage. Wait, no, it's gonna be a regular roll because. So first, I'm regaining 10 points. Do some blood frenzy that makes it a regular roll. So many things opened up.
28 attack.
That hits, yes.
Uh, 28 points of damage. Wait, no, 29.
You run your blade through, and when you do, you notice that like it catches onto the back part of his leather, and you just push through, and it just rips that part of the leather off, and he's just kind of bleeding all over your hands as you like pull the blade back out, and he's just like grabbing at his gut like. Whoa!
He's still standing.
Yep.
Second attack on him. $24.
That hits.
$25 points of damage.
You completely obliterate this guy by bringing the blade straight down. And
I'll just decapitate him as I walk by him and go to the next one for Thirsting Blade.
Damn, cold.
$29.
that hits.
Uh, 17 points of damage.
So yeah, he like tries to raise the blade, kind of like knock into it, and just cuts through the front part of his armor, and he's just kind of like getting himself ready for this fight.
Shield Master Shove.
Fails.
And he'll get prone.
All right.
Like as he gets knocked prone, like Edgar kind of stands over him, and just like roars down into his face.
He's like kind of just looking up at you, like kind of lowering his head like this, just.
Yeah, as he does that, like he kind of asks him,
Where's who?
Let's leave it at that.
All right.
And also, since I'm more than 30 feet away from the echo, that disappears.
Oh. Poof. It goes over to the Spectre.
Spectre going to walk through him.
It's literally just doing the whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
And you call me the anime protagonist.
I'm learning new things today. We pushed everybody to some crazy limit.
So 10 force damage.
Remember, I
go
have been
straight through.
restraining myself. Let's see.
You restraining? What the fuck?
And then melee attack.
I haven't multi-classed yet. I'm purposely not multi-classing. Waha. I'm on fire.
18 with the +3.
Damage?
To attack with melee.
Oh, that hits. Yes.
Oh my god, Hugh, you okay over there?
Fine.
I just looked at the screen and I see there's these 3 things around your buddy.
Bro, I'm making friends.
That's fair, you need those.
Yeah. Just like you need some bitches in your life.
I have one.
Hear that, Zoe? He called you a bitch. Personally, I wouldn't take that level of disrespect.
Y'all are dumb.
Hey, you're the one who used it as the derogatory term.
No, but you agreed with me. You said you have one. That's pretty rude. I wouldn't say that about my girlfriend or wife.
Oh, no, actually you would, because you already have.
That's different.
Guys, let's stay focused on D&D here. We have time.
This is D&D.
We have
Okay,
time
so
after.
This is you talking to Finn.
No.
from the melee attack, it's going to take 11 damage, but it has to roll a Constitution save.
The guy does?
Yeah.
What for?
Saving throw, or it has to be a 10 Constitution saving throw, or its hit point maximum reduces to the damage.
Yeah, you got a 15 on the die.
Okay.
Essentially, all it does is like his maximum health. It'll be reduced by 11 if he failed that.
Well, he only had 11 left.
Oh.
How does the Spectre kill him?
Like after it walks through him, it then just kind of turns around and just like grabs onto his face and just starts sucking in.
You don't think it'll suck?
Just drops dead.
That's the whole suck does, and then it'll just start moving in my direction.
How many feet does it have left? I moved 10 so far. I imagine 30.
It has a total of 50. So it has 40 feet left.
Alright, it's like right there. So it moves into the room. The guy that's currently prone on the ground just kind of like sits there kind of looking up at you. Raises his hands. Seemingly like giving up. And we go over to Hugh.
Okay, it's me.
Yep, we're on you.
They don't look like I have much I could go and do.
You want some friendly DM advice? Is that a no?
I'm gonna go. No. I'm gonna go back inside, which is gonna still give them, opportunity of attack.
Right. So
And
you're dipping out the hallway.
Yep.
All right. Attack number 1. That is a nat 20.
Oh shit.
Does not crit me though.
Just a regular hit then, right?
Just a regular hit.
You're going to take 9 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then 16 points of acid damage.
Okay.
And then here comes the next guy. $24 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
What's going to be 13 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
Followed by 11 points of acid damage.
Okay.
This is going to be a miss on this one with an 11 to hit.
Yeah.
And then, because there's 3 of them, you take an additional 15 points of acid damage as you run out of the room.
All right.
It's on you. You got 5 feet out the door. Where are you headed? Straight down the hall?
Down the hall.
5, 10. You didn't have to move the whole map. 15, 20, 25. You're right next to Fen.
Okay.
Sticking right there?
Yep.
All right.
Intern.
I guess he could move more, technically, but then that'll trigger attack of opportunities from both of these people. We go to LaFay. LaFay?
Hang on.
Oh, there we go. I saw your bubble going, so I wasn't sure if like it was just wasn't coming through or not. Also, we are looking to end here soon, so bear with me.
Okay.
I mean, since she's still in, like, Ben's, like, since she's still being carried by Ben, she's gonna still try and, like, get away from him.
Just try to break free.
Yeah.
So it would just be a contest of strength here. But we all know how that's going to go.
Yeah.
What's funny is she extended my rage by punching me in the nose.
Nice.
Actually, I thought it'd be funny. She's gonna go for Ben's hair, trying like pulling at it. And she's gonna be like, let go, please.
We can say this is mostly roleplay, right?
Smelly, she just pulls out a dagger for stabbing Ben.
Start stabbing him.
She's just gonna grab his hair and just start pulling the crap out of it. She's like, let go of me, let go of me.
Take 1 point of damage, Fen.
And she's gonna try to. I was gonna say she's gonna try to like kick him, like since she's like flailing her arms.
Make an unarmed strike.
Yeah.
Watch me a second natural 20.
7?
It doesn't hit.
Nope. She's just struggling in your arms. Zoe. You now have 3 of these odd hooded figures next to you. And Eris is just like, just be brave. Just be brave. Oh my god, there's 3 of them!
Give her a second. Oof. Jesus. She's gonna cast Gust.
What?
She's gonna cast Gust. Within 30 feet of her, she can choose one smaller medium creature that must succeed in a strength saving throw or be pushed up to 5 feet from you.
She's picking you?
I'm assuming so. Yeah. I actually failed this.
I would say that when you get pushed back, I would say LaFay has a good chance of trying to scramble out.
Yeah.
So Fen flies over your head, Hugh. And that's it?
Yeah, seems like it.
Is she moving or anything from there?
No.
Alright. Fenrir, at the start of your turn, which we will actually make this the beginning of next session, okay?
Okay.
This does knock it into round 6. So we got 4 more of those to go through.
Jesus.
You guys feel a kind of gust blow through all the rooms. Edard, even you kind of feel like the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. The guy on the ground looks around wildly. And the specter behind you even kind of dims in and out unnaturally. The lanterns or the torches that are lining through the hallway kind of blow as if some gust of wind just swept over them. And then you guys hear a voice echo after saying, "Make this their tomb." And that's where tonight's session ends.
Cortana.
Did you say Cortana?
When she's infected by the grave mine.
Done. I'm one of you.
So you
Alright,
actually
guys.
are trying to kill us.
What's that?
So just keep in mind, I'm getting my ass beat by those fucking cubes. Like, I went from a good chunk of health, like, down to, like, fuck all.
Yes. Yes.
Like, I had a lot of fucking health, and like, all that acid damage is the only thing that really fucked me.
Suffer.
For me, it's literally the Luke Garo form along with the Echo Knight and the Spectre that saved me in that room.
Dude, like, you ended up in that room, and I'm like, what the fuck?
That room? Yeah, I want to be there. Huh? Wait.
Alright, guys, that was tonight's session, returning back to form. Unfortunately, unless we decide to play late next Saturday, we are going to go watch the premiere of Deadpool and Wolverine. So, unless we guys want to make an exception, we can play right after.
It depends on what time.
We could just move it for Friday or Sunday for that weekend.
I can't do Fridays anymore because I have my another D&D session starting up.
How do we feel about playing on a Sunday?
I can do Sunday. I'm not busy.
That's 1 yes. That's 2 yes. Anybody else?
We can do Sunday on our end.
Yeah,
Was that, LaFay?
like since I work in next morning, I mean, hopefully
We all would. It would just be the one time. We
We
can.
can also start a little bit earlier if need be.
I'll get it done early.
We'll play it by ear for now. So in the meantime, we're saying maybe Sunday. Otherwise, we'll meet you guys in the following week.
We'll keep everybody updated anyways.
Can't wait for the next session.
Yeah, someone's gonna.